forward. So welcome to your vinyasa class. We'll start with both feet planted in the earth, knees bent. Arms are going to open up to a T. Take a moment to just settle to your mat. And set an intention for your practice. Feeling those feet rooted into the earth. Feeling the palms up towards the sky. Start to notice your breath because we are in the studio together. We are going to practice Ujjayi breath so that we're not creating any droplets. So in and out of the nose. And also still working into that nervous system, creating relaxation, working on closing the larynx. The larynx then connects to the lungs, which then presses down on the diaphragm, the muscle that supports. And to practice with our lung capacity, think about inflating, so allow the belly to lift like you've inflated a balloon. And then exhale, deflating the balloon, drawing your navel to your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Couple more like that. And exhale. Noticing your own capacity of your lungs. Noticing if there's any spaces that feel a little bit more tension or uncomfortable as we start to develop our own lung capacity. So we're using our breath different from what we would our speaking voice. Now start to connect that breath by inhaling and reaching your arms overhead, finding some space between the low spine and your mat. Exhale, lower the hands back down, draw your navel into the mat. Inhale. Reaching your arms overhead, finding that space again, arch in the back. And then exhale, lower the hands down. So think of this as your pelvic tilt, so similar to your cat and your cow, so working the spine. Inhale. Arms reach overhead. And exhale, lower the hands. Make sure your heels are nice and rooted. On your next inhale, maybe you want to lift the sit bones off, come into your first bridge pose, squeezing your glutes. And exhale, lower. If you have tight hamstrings like me, and you're like, Sarah, I'm not ready to go there yet, you just think of those pelvic tilts and keep the spine on flat. Inhale. If you're ready, lifting the sit bones off, squeezing glutes, squeezing inner thighs. And exhale, lower. A few more at your own breath. The next time that you lift, can you take your arms overhead and then bend your elbows into goddess arms for cactus? It's having a variation here. Keep squeezing your glutes. And then lower one vertebrae at a time. Take the soles of the feet together, knees wide to butterfly pose. I love sound effects in class. I love human connection. And then from here with your elbows for cactus, interlace your hands into cow now. So arms nice and long. Your index finger are going to come together. You're going to reach your arms overhead, find that space between the low back and your mat again. Keep the feet where they're at, and then exhale, lower your hands down as you bring your palms towards that pubic bone. Inhale. Reach your arms overhead, find that space between the spine and mat. And exhale, lower. Your hands back towards that pubic bone. So think about this as your shoulder warm-up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Take your hands back overhead, bend into your elbows, and then interlace your hands behind the head this time. Elbows are gonna press into the mat. Bring your knees to close, and then hug your knees into your chest, allowing the heels to close. So knees are gonna be at a 4 to 5. We're gonna take that right knee and open up towards the right edge of your mat. Knee stays bent, so think about your dead bug. Except the hands are gonna be behind your head. Use your exhale to bring it back to center. Strong core as draw your navel in. Left side, left knee opens. Doesn't have to be a big expression, it can be a small one. Exhale, bring it back to center. Right side. Use your exhale, back to center, and left side. And back to center. So the opposite leg is just hanging out there. Make sure the sit bones don't lift off. Do a few more at your own breath. From side to side, we're working into that quad, into the hip flexor, into the sacrum, and into those hips. And now we're going to change that motion. So from here, you're going to lengthen your left heel to the top of your mat to tap. Draw your knee back into your chest, and then switch legs. Right leg is going to lengthen, tap the heel, and draw it in. This is your core work. Left leg lengthens, tap the heel, and draw it in. And right leg lengthens. Exhale as you pull it in. Inhale as you lengthen your left side. Exhale back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Lift your head off the mat this time. Left leg lengthens, tap the heel. Draw it in. Right leg lengthens, tap the heel, draw it in. Couple more left. Keep some space between your chin and chest. And right. Draw it in. One more step left. Draw it in. And right. Draw it in. Take both legs up towards the sky. And then little pulses from the core. So lifting your head off the mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to your chest, rock forward and back until you become upright. Give yourself a little massage, and then we break into your plank. So from your plank, let's lower to the knees and take our first chaturanga. Move for a modified flow. Lift your heart rate, yoga, and then press back to child's pose. So that reminder, this is your posture of rest throughout your practice today. Honor that in your body. Come to it anytime that you need. I've done this for a long time. Well, and then from here, left hand's going to plant into the mat. So press to your fingertips, right arm. It's going to reach up and weave underneath, threading the needle. That left hand that's extended, maybe you want to take it to the small of the back. And let's bring that hand to the top of your mat, unweave your right hand, press with the right fingertips, left arm is going to sweep underneath. Sweeping that shoulder under, right hand can either be long or the hand can be small back. Bring your right hand back to the top of your mat, it's already there. Unweave your left arm. Then bring your palms together. Thumbs are going to come to the nape of the neck. Elbows are going to press into the mat. Space between the back of your shoulders. And then think about drawing your mat towards your chest. the hands back down to the earth. Find your way into your first tabletop, reach us hands, reach us feet, and then glide back to down facing dog. Let's wake up the lower half thigh, pedaling through our feet, walking our dog. Sit bones up towards the sky. Pressing through your thumb and your index finger. Then root through your right heel, lift your left leg up for a three-legged dog. Keeping that hip squared. Once you start to open, make sure you square it up so that left hip rotates towards the top corner. And then lowering that foot down, let's do the other side. Left heel plants, right leg lifts. So you're rooting that heel, might not touch the mat. Back hip rotates forward. And lowering that foot down. Find your way forward into your plank. Chaturanga, option to come from the knees. Baby cobra as you lift through your heart. Glide back to down dog or child's pose, your choice. It's easy choice, child's pose. Of course, I always joke. I always come to down dog so I can challenge you too. I was taking my class, or taking a class for myself, like being child's pose right now too. Okay, let's play that down dog again. So this time you're going to take right hand over towards left hip. So practicing that arm balance. Looking underneath your left shoulder. And then bring that hand back to the top of your mat. Left hand is going to lead underneath your right armpit. Keep those hips nice and square. Bring that hand back to center, forward into plank. Chaturanga. Lift out baby cobra. This time I'll cue you, child's pose. Bring your hands to the front of the body, roll shoulders forward. So we're starting with a bit more gentle vinyasa today. I want to be mindful that for some of us it's their first time back to the mat, or maybe we've had a long week. Or maybe we're going through a big change right now and we need to honor slowing down. So I'll give options today to pick it up, to go at your own pace, or slow it down if you need to. So if that forehead makes contact with the mat, maybe start to rock the head a little more from side to side to massage that third eye, stimulating that vagus nerve. Then hands underneath, roll back up to table. We'll do one more variation in our flow. So lift up to your down dog, round through your spine. Come forward into your plank. Lower the knees, lift through your heart into top. And then around through your back into cat. Tap your toes, lift that to downward facing dog. One more like that, forward into high plank, round through your spine with a wave light. Lower your knees, keep your toes tapped with your heart to the back. Around your side. And then send your sit bones back to your downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the back of your mat, find your forward fold. Inhale, half a lift, out of Uttanasana. Exhale into forward fold, Uttanasana. Come up onto your tiptoes and then walk yourself out to plank so that this is a bit of extra core work for you. Find your Chaturanga. Lift up through to full cobra. Maybe press to the tops of the feet so we can progress to our upper dog. And then glide back to down dog. Up step or walk up to the top of your mat, find your forward fold. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, forward fold. Roll up to rest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, heads tight. So we're going to start inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half your lift. And exhale, fold, either hopping or stepping it back to your plank. Finding your vinyasa, bring your weight over top of your wrist. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift up to full cobra. And then glide back to down dog. So being mindful not to scoop right into our cobra, so we're being very careful with the sacrum. Especially on these warmer days where we feel like we're warmed up. And then find your way back to the top of the mat, hop step, walk forward. Inhale, half your lift. Exhale, forward fold. Roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands on down. A little quicker. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half the lift. And exhale, fold, planting hands, hop it, step back. Finding your vinyasa, chaturanga. Lift up to cobra. Press the tops of the feet and maybe lift the knees this time. Okay, glide back on the way. From your down dog, walk to the back of your mat, finding your forward fold. Inhale, half your lift. And exhale, forward fold. Let's do that again. Come up onto your tiptoes like you're going to come into your toe squat. Draw your navel to your spine. Walk yourself out with control. Find your plank from the knees or from full plank, chaturanga. Lift up through to your upper facing pose. And then glide back down. So either from down dog or table, left foot steps forward. Bend to your back knee. Pivot on that heel, find your Virabhadrasana knee. Heel to arch alignment, so front is aligned back arch. I got out of class in yesterday, so I'm it's been a long time. So left foot is forward, or left foot forward, yeah, right here. Flip that front palm, come into exalted. I know you get used to me in a different direction and not being like walk right firm. Now I got a demo for the people online with us. From here, bring that hand to the inside of your foot, finding your low lunge, stacking your shoulders. Make a 10 to the hands, so bring your fingertips to the earth. Then bring the hands down and frame your foot, pivot on your back heel, left arm reaches up in your twist. Windmill your arm. So from here, you're either going to step it back to full plank, or you can lower your knee, or you can come to the side plank knee, pivot on your back heel, step your left foot back to your side plank. Stacking in your hips or staying in your feet, or option to come onto your forearm. Come back to center, find your chaturanga. Lifting up through to your cobra. Then gliding back to down dog. And if chaturanga is too much for you today, if you're still building that upper body strength, you can always meet in cow pose. So from table, lifting your heart, arching the spine. So we're still working the shoulders. Let's step our right foot forward. Bend into your back knee, windmill the hand, find your Virabhadrasana knee on the other side. Heel to arch alignment. Inhale, flip the palm, exalted. So check to make sure your front knee is bent. Back leg is nice and long. This imaginary line from heel to your back arch. Bring that hand to the inside of your foot, find your low lunge. Stacking your shoulders. Reach through those top fingertips, maybe even press the back of your tricep into your thigh. And then bring the hand down, frame your foot, pivot on your back, left heel, left hand planks, right arm reaches up. Take a windmill with that top arm, working through the shoulder, releasing any of that fascia, that build up. And then lowering that hand down, we're going to find our way out of your side plank or full plank. So pivot on the left foot, you're coming side plank, right foot steps back, hips are stacked, feet can be staggered, bottom knee can even be down. Nice strong core, navel draws into your spine. Come back to center, you're either coming to your vinyasa or you're coming to your cow pose. And then we will all rest in child's pose Halasana. So now if you want in the wrist, flip the palms so that they're facing up towards the sky. And roll back up to table. And then from table, we're going to step left foot forward, tuck the toes that back leg, step the right foot on a 45-degree angle, bend your front knee, lift up to your Virabhadrasana knee. Now for us in the studio, we don't have any blocks, but if anyone at home is using a block, move your block to the outside of your left ankle. Check with your back foot. So we went from Virabhadrasana B with the foot aligned with the short edge of your mat. Now I want you to step that foot a little wider, and that's on an angle. Yeah, Harmony, that looks great. You step your foot closer to me. Yes. Bend into your front knee. Make sure you can still see your big toes. So that front knee is going to work to the outer edge of your mat. Find your arms overhead. And then bend into your elbows. Find the bit of your calf is lifting your heart. Come to a gentle back bend. Or hands to always come to prayer. That's not for you. Or hands to hips. But feel that sternum lift. Arch in the spine like you would in your calf lifts. Lift your heart, find length through your arms. Bend back into your elbows. Twist to the left, so in the direction that bend. Left arm reaches back, right arm forward. Then lengthen your front leg and we reach the outside of that ankle or our block into a revolved triangle. That left hand can come to the small of the back. So if you're resting on your ankle or your shin or your calf, try not to put weight on it. Keep rotating with your chest, look over your left shoulder. Drop, just go the other direction. Oh gosh. Have you had it? Hey, there's no judgment on ourselves in this classroom. The only thing you can get in trouble for is making fun or judging yourself in this class. Actually, I make fun of myself, so we'll take that back. Or voice breathing on stage. Or breathing during code or something. Yes. Not acceptable. Bend into your front knee, walk the hands forward, plant the hands, and then float your back leg off. For your standing splits to your needle, weight is in that front leg. So you can bring your hands to your ankle or hands on the floor, hands on your block. Or bring the toes down if you need to rest them. This is your balance, you're working with that glute. Can you find a bit more height through that leg? And if you want to progress up to Virabhadrasana C, get a little taller, set the back foot right to your left. Carmen's like, why did I sign up for 2 classes today too? Like that palm exactly this class. Inhale, arms up to your pressing back, knees bent. And then you'll find this nice land in your Virabhadrasana B. Put it on your back heel, so your arm here earlier. Inhale, lengthen that front leg. Try not to lock the knee. Lift back to center. Keep the hands flip towards the outer edge. Reach forward. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Stack through your shoulders, reach in the middle, a little bit longer for that top fingertip. Then bring your gaze to your big toe. Bend your knee, bring your hands back, down the frame of your foot. Float that leg over time. But this time we're doing a bit of standing core. So left leg's going to stay bent. Right knee is going to draw in towards our chin, round through our spine. Lengthen the leg. 2 more like that. Round through your spine, tuck your chin to chest. And lengthen the leg. 1 more. Round through your spine. And lengthen the legs, step it back, and find your way into three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Stack your hip for puppy peeing, root through your right heel. Option to always lower that back knee and come into a tabletop instead. Bring your right knee towards the outside of right elbow. Sweep it back, three-legged dog. Right knee to your chin. Sweep it back, three-legged dog. And then right knee to opposite wrist. Sweep it back, three-legged dog. Lower that foot. And if you want to flow, you can come forward into a plank or your knee back in the tabletop. Now I have to remember on the other side. Today might not be a day. So grabbing a drink if you need. Otherwise, it's stepping right foot forward. From here, tuck the toes at back leg. Left foot steps on at 45 degrees. So find your Virabhadrasana A, left foot on that ankle, right knee is bent. Inhale, lift up toward your Virabhadrasana A. Front knee nice and strong. Working towards the outer edge of your neck. Find your gaze up, then do through your heart. Remember, hands can be extended, elbows bent, or hands at prayer or hips. Lift your heart to center. Front knee stays bent, right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. So you're coming in your twist. Lengthen to your front leg and then reach to the outside of the right ankle. Hand on block or on ankle, calf, or thigh. The right hand having small back, really over your shoulder. Try not to lock that knee. So our hips are still square to the top of our mat, but finding some length in the back of the right hamstrings. Bring your gaze to big toe bend into that front knee. Bring the hands down the finger foot. Float the back left leg off this time, finding standing splits. Right knee is nice and strong. So start with the bend, hands rest on a block, on the earth, or on your shin or your ankle. Flex through your back foot, square up your hip. Maybe you're going to find some height in your Virabhadrasana seat. So maybe, or not. Lower that back foot down, bend into your knee. Inhale, arm up to crescent. Exhale, pivot on that foot, Virabhadrasana. Length through your front leg, exalted. Haven't lost anyone online? We're good? Thumbs up. From here, keep that leg long, reach back up to center, all the way to the top of your mat, finding your triangle Trikonasana. Nice, Carmen, that was beautiful. Reach your fingertips, maybe bring your gaze up to your fingers or look to the long edge of your mat. Then into your front knee, bring that gaze forward, plant the hands, pivot on your back heel, and lift up to your standing splits again. Doing that standing core work, so knee towards your chin, round your spine, pulling through your back toes. Extend the leg. Shoot like that, knee to your chin. Draw that core in and extend. And like that, knee towards your chin. And extend, lower that back foot down, sweep your right leg to your three-legged dog. Stack the hip for puppy king. Or you can come into child's beauty to rest. Or come into a tabletop on a one-legged table. Square your hip to center, right knee to the outside of right elbow. Yes, sweep back your leg up. Right knee to chin. Sweep it back. Right knee to opposite wrist. Sweep it back. Lower that foot, finish with your vinyasa. And then your rest of choice, child's down dog or tabletop. So honoring your rest today, if you wish to stay longer, please stay as long as you need. Otherwise, we'll meet our way to the top of our mat to a standing forward fold. And then slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, hands down, belly. Bring your hands either behind your ears or on your shoulders. Draw your navel in towards your spine. And then bring elbow towards your hip, working the glutes. Bend to your knees. Nice strong core. Inhale, lift to center. And then elbow towards hip. Lift back up. Whatever breath works for you. Elbow towards hip. I'm going to use an exhale to lift up. Elbow to hip. And lift. Other side. And lift to center. One more to the other side. And lift. From here, you're going to take your arms out in front, roll your shoulders back. Bend into your knees, heel till your feet sit back to your chair pose. Roll your right arm goes back into boomerang, looking over your shoulder. Nice and active with the palms, scoop the back to center, bring the bum down low. Left arm peels back, or you can always just come through a twist of the torso, not use the arms. Scoop the back to center. Right arm. Drop back to center. And left. Back to center. Can we add the legs? Right arm, heels back, step back with your right foot. Open up in your twist. Back heels lifted, scoop it to center, step forward, find your chair. Left arm heels back. Open it up. As if you're going to come to your Virasana beat, but we're not planting that heel. Step it back. One more time. Right arm, right leg, open, look over your shoulder. Drop back to center, sit low. And nice and sticky sit. Drop back to center, sit low, and then exhale. Wonderful. Oh, nice. Hot. Let's do the hot. Sorry. Come up onto your tiptoes and sit back into your toe swap. As you were joking earlier. Our breath work. 10 years of fitness. Or kickboxing, I don't know which one. Okay, let's add that again. Right arm back, into toe squat with boomerang, left arm forward. Back, left arm feels back, knees together. Back to center. Plant the hands. Right foot's going to step back. Lower that front heel and then find a twist to the left. So right elbow's going to hook that thigh. Press your palms in towards each other, thumb to your sternum. Option to lower your back knee down. Open up through the arms, look up towards your fingertips. And then lower that back knee down, bring the hands to frame your foot. And then heel toe your front leg all the way off of the mat, all the way to the other edge. And then find your curtsies, your cow face, your crossing legs, knees above each other. Right foot is going to scoop over towards the other edge. Of the camera shots. This is supposed to go on YouTube after. What's the editing? Just for our members. Bottom right hip is going to work to the top corner of your mat, and then leading with your heart forward, you're going to stack your fists and your chin down. If it's uncomfortable, you can always take your bottom leg and extend it out. So knees are stacked on top of each other. It's like you tie a knot with the legs. roll out of it and cross the legs, find the forward fold. And as you roll out of it, move back to table. And then from table, right foot's going to step forward. Toes of that back leg are going to tuck, lift the knee. Bring your hands to prayer and then twist to the right this time. Optional, lower your back knee down. Knee above ankle, that front leg. Palms pressed towards each other, thumb to sternum. Space in the back of the shoulders. Your knee is lifted high to the back heel. And maybe opening up the arms. Bringing the hands back to close, lower your back knee down. Hands are going to frame your front foot, untuck the toes. Heels toe the right foot this time, all the way to the other edge. Crossing the knees. Taking your left foot over towards the opposite edge. Or come to seated and cross your right leg over top of your left leg. Right. Bottom hip might rotate a bit more forward so that we're not rolling out of it, and then stacking our fists, chin down, or sit up a bit taller on the side if you need to. A lot of legs actually too. Roll out of it, and cross that leg, find your forward fold, because that was a twist in the core. We're going to finish with one more for chest, shoulders, and heart. So come to high kneeling. And if you have blocks available, take them to each side of your knees and your hips. We're going to head into our camel pose. So pivot will tucks forward, towards your chin. I'm going to start by taking that left hand up, take it to the small of the back. The right hand is going to come to support the head. Lifting through your heart, finding your back bend. Or both hands can always come to the small of the back if you like. As long as you're not moving the head back. As if there's a strain on the sternum, or you're going to reach that hand towards behind your head up, come up to center, and then we'll switch hands. Right hand is all back, left hand supports the head, lifting through your heart, finding your back bend. Do what's available to you today. Not what you did yesterday, not what you did last week, not what you did last year. Where's your body at today? Move your heart, bring that hand up, come back to center. Beautiful expression now. So hands to sacrum, or hands are going to come on hips, or they're going to come to your heels or blocks. So lifting through sternum, Maybe tucking your toes under, reaching the hands to your heels, shoulders roll back, or repeat what we just did on one side. Releasing one hand, lift back up to center. We do that one more time if you chose to do one hand at a time. So reset, draw your navel in. That was too much, then you can always just hands on spine and stay there. Or coming to your full camel, hands on heels. Wherever you feel pulled to for the next round. Drawn to, I should say. Two more breaths. Hand reaches up, lift you back up, find your way into child's pose resets. Ooh. Take one more breath here to reconnect with your intention for practice today. Got you to that. And then we will make our way out to our spines, pressing up to table, taking our legs out in front. Find your way onto a low back for Shavasana. If there are any final postures you wish to take, maybe it's a repeat of our bridge pose. Maybe it's butterfly pose, soles, feet together, happy baby, shoulder stance. Wherever you feel the need to land today, maybe you want to come into a reclining pigeon figure 4. have in your practice. I'm grateful for the time I spent here on your mat today. Take 3 community breaths from Jai in and out the nose to reawaken us. In through the nose and out. In through the nose. Exhale out the nose. And one more. And rolling onto your favorite side. Complete practice. Moment of pause and connect, being still, taking yourself for showing up and doing the work. A reminder of our own self-care. Slowly come to seated posture. Connecting palms together, bowing the head down in service. Taking a moment to acknowledge things that we do not have control over, that we cannot change. Finding those spaces of contentment and santosha, where we can accept. Bringing thumbs to third eye, Anjali chakra, for intuition. To our mouth and throat, the Shubha, for speaking our truth. And to Anahata, heart center, for community and connection. Thank you all for joining me from my heart to yours. Put a little love in your heart.